or account level research, org charts. How can we help AEs? How do we get in at the executive level? And that it was a little bit more than normal this week, so that was interesting. But I can kind of go through some examples we've done recently. Also get your feedback on it. That's kind of what you guys were imagining. And then number 2 was human in the loop workflows. So take a set of signals or a stack of signals, kind of go through a workflow very quickly, but then don't do anything. Give the rep a chance to provide feedback or edit the message that's being sent. So I can walk you through how we have this set up. Actually, I'm going to switch the order here and go for the Slack one first. And I'll come back to the account stuff because I think that will be a little bit more clear. Cool. Anything else top of mind? Oh, I'm going here. Make this a little bit bigger. Probably still a little too small. Maybe I'll just zoom in on these. Cool. So the example here is through one of the Slack communities I was in. Another guy was working on a SEO hiring signal workflow, and we put it together pretty quickly. Just kind of showed how the exact same thing works. In the old world, I think it was Sumble, and then he was using the API, and then pushing that to Clay, and then Clay did something in Lemlist or Outreach, and it was just like 4 or 5 different tools that you had to one by one configure. And so here we're doing it all centrally, describe what you're trying to accomplish, and then we were able to kind of create it in one prompt. So the exact workflow or problem we're trying to solve is when someone is hired or when a job posting is listed at a company for an SEO manager or AEO, GEO, any of those types of roles, we want to find the hiring committee. So enrich and draft a message, find the hiring committee, find the top 3 people who are most likely to be on that hiring committee, draft the message, and then provide a Slack review card, let the SDR edit, approve, or reject. And this is the human in the loop step. And as folks roll out AI workflows within their companies, highly recommend you just do this by default for everything to start. Just track what's happening, have humans kind of validate. Building trust with this does seem sort of annoying, but it is just so much shorter in the long run of giving, hey, does this look right, approval process versus giving them like a Notion doc and asking them to review. Have it like in the core workflow, but a human in the loop approval step or rejection step is pretty helpful. And then if it's approved, it's going to create a Lemlist lead or campaign, depending on the use case. Recheck that they're actually eligible. We haven't already reached out to them for some reason or something. Have some more just checks before we actually send something. And then if it's rejected, we just write a row with why the rejection. Sometimes we like to ask for a rejection reason. In this example, we did not. Any questions there about like the problem we're trying to solve, which is quickly getting to teams that are hiring jobs that are related to the problem that we're solving. This is for a SEO AEO optimization tool, and that is the high level. Cool. If there's no questions, I'm just going to pop up So formatting wise, I'm going to put this in another window. Doing lots of tests here, but this Slack UI is not great for showing this. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay, cool. So here we use Sumble as the raw data source just because that's what that particular company was doing. But we actually have multiple different ways you can solve this. So you can test for your particular data source or your type of company, which one is best. So I would say like, this is the type of job we're looking for. Go check all of them and see which one has the most results, best results, most relevant. And yes, I will send out the recording. And this is the output that we came up with. So for Sumble, we have the initial signal. So the Sumble job ID, this comes straight from the API there. The role has SEO in it. The company, we added similar web data for how much organic search traffic they have. So how many site visits does this website get? What's the organic search share? If it's too low, you will probably want to filter here as well. If they only have 15,000, this probably isn't a good fit. Yeah, it might.
No.
Sorry, can we? Lopez, you can mute. Otherwise, I'll quickly pull that up.
Understood.
And, cool. So that. Let's go back here. Okay, cool. And then the likely owner. Let me find out more results here. Here's a better one. Cool. So senior client relations manager. Why is it not? All right, having some Google Meets issues here. Sorry, 1 second. It's probably just all of them outside of it then. Let's try this. Cool. Perfect. Okay, so here's the company, Craft and Communicate. This looks like an agency. The likely owner, director of SEO. Title indicates direct visibility. Top 3 hiring manager candidate. So if it's not the director of SEO, which is definitely most likely, here are the next 2. We're going to add all 3 and let the user decide what they want to send. And here's a message that I drafted very poorly. But it is, again, just an example of what you would want to do. Generally, we want them to focus on like the first edit, first paragraph in that particular edit, or I can approve and reject here. And when I reject, this just goes nowhere, logs an event in our database. But if I approve, that's going to go create the user in the sample campaign or the Lamos campaign. Looks like. See what's going on here. But generally, yeah, we're having some database issues right now, which is why I got locked out. So, perfect timing. Close. See. And here's the actual workflow itself. Let me switch screens here. Cool. And so here is the actual workflow that's being run. So 1 day ago, we have the list of runs. Cool. So one test run I ran yesterday for Digital, it has the webhook we didn't actually send out, the payload, what it was getting from Stumble, all the information, the accounts, et cetera. So this is kind of like the database that it's operating on. And then this was a slight variation where I checked a list of accounts in HubSpot first and said only pull SEO from our target account list. So check HubSpot, Stumble find jobs, and then do the workflow I just described, but pretty similar. And the input is this user in the HubSpot account list that I want. So stop there. How I generated this, again, was communicating with Cloud Code using /deepline GTM and saying create this workflow. And I can pull up the exact prompt. I should be able to. Cool. Any questions there? Any feedback? Any reasons why this wouldn't work the way I kind of described it? Yeah, and the human in the loop piece is the part that I would say is really critical here because it does add a lot of value just to have the rejections. So cool. And one last one. So here I'm using Codex to do this. And I just copied the exact messaging here. This is the description of the workflow that I got from the Slack channel that I was working on our colleague with. And then it created, first we tried to do the Deepline Codex workflow because I didn't put /Deepline GTM. If you do /Deepline GTM, it knows that Deepline is what you're trying to do. And then I created the task here. So I added more stuff, like do some research, figure out other potential signals we're not thinking of, and then it creates the workflow that I generally was creating, and then provide feedback on what it found. I always toss in these research steps because they're extremely low cost, like cents. Use last 30 days, and we just added Deepline pre-research. And so this will use our integrations. So it does like LinkedIn, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and we'll try to find signals or public information of signals that might be relevant for your particular workflow. Cool. And so the actual code is generated here as well. And this is what the agent is working in. And that's kind of the difference between like Deepline and kind of anyone else we've seen. Codex won't let me scroll up, but high level, everything I just described here is converted to a line of code. And coding agents are really good at working with code. So it tends to be a lot easier to be specific and change one minor thing here than we've seen in other types of workflow platforms. Cool. Awesome. If no questions, I will go to the next example, which is kind of doing like a find everything we can possibly find out about this company model. And let me. So here is a like account brief that we put together as a this one's in production, and essentially it's a big dump of information, but it's trying to capture every single detail from a very large account that has like a very large buying committee. So this buying committee might be like 30 people, and when you get to that level, it's very hard to just keep track of what's going on in all the different pieces. So fairly just like massive data, but I would say the key things we're trying to do is figure out like what's the status, who's like next best action almost of who still needs to be brought in that would be relevant, that isn't engaged. Look at all the members of the buying committee and fill in the gaps. So essentially all we did here was say, look at Salesforce. They already had buying committee concepts defined. So economic buyer, technical champion, operational anchor. And then from there, the specific folks that were either tagged or not tagged in a particular deal. So who is relevant, who's top of mind. And then we check to see, since last time we checked, did anyone leave the company or change their role or get a promotion? So is this the right person? Did they go to a different company? So at this particular company, some of the more senior folks left and are no longer on the buying committee. And this is just automatically populated. And then we look at white space contacts, who we should be, or white space contacts are ones that could have been potentially helpful, but not kind of critical buying committee members. And then we confirmed everybody else who was still there. And then this one we're doing in Notion, so we're going to use a different org chart system. But the goal is to use all the signals we have to figure out what like the organization looks like. We have other ways of doing this that are like more interactive. Just within Notion, you're kind of limited on what's useful or relevant. So this is another visualization of the exact same information, which is a little finicky on the Zoom. Should have a Zoom button here. Oh, there we go. Cool. And so here you can go into one individual, get all the information about them, what they used to do, previous companies. This is just another view of the same data. The data is consistent for everyone. Same thing back here. Here we wanted to know more of like a timeline-based approach of where did these hires come from, how long have they been there, and this is more like temporal. So what really depends on like the type of sales motion, what the challenges are, how I would package this up. So this one was more focused on buying committee. So it's who do we need to get integrated from different parts of the org to get this across the finish line, whereas another company might have a different approach. So my main takeaway is like everything about this process should be so specific to your company that it should not work for another company. If somebody else, if it is the optimal product for both you and your competitor, there's probably an edge you can add here of how do we make it more specific and unique to what's hard about our process. Cool. And so buying committee, who's relevant for like the two product lines that they're trying to get across the finish line, fraud and like UX, and then deep dives. So here we just go and throw a lot of compute and signals about each individual. So this one, the EVP, Chief Security Officer, posted on the passkey rollout, interviewed on adaptive authentication. So this guy's very relevant. He's the economic buyer, not yet engaged. He worked at previous private banking companies and previous customers. So it goes and looks at your existing customer base and populates all of this. Again, this was all just described in natural language to the Deepline GTM skill. And this is kind of the output here. In the version, the last version, it actually had photos here of every person. So you could put a face to a name before you went into the meeting. Because these are big, like in-person meetings. So yeah, where did they work? Where's the overlap with your existing customers? Or did they maybe, if they worked at Wells Fargo in security, they probably know this product because they've already kind of interacted with it. And going down, and we do that for everyone in the buying committee for both product lines. And we're trying to figure out who's most useful. And then last piece, basically next best actions. Who are we missing? Who's critical to start talking to? And what are the most relevant proof points based on which companies the customers used to work at that might already be customers, and that sort of approach. So I know a couple of folks asked about that, like account level stuff. This is probably the lowest effort way to get started. And all you really need is like a very clear idea of what you're trying to accomplish. Like what do your reps spend time on? How we got to this diagram or this like output, it was essentially a meeting with two of their AEs. And the customer and I sat in, but the customer was kind of guiding it. And the questions were things like, where do you spend most of your time? What's the hardest part? What would you do more of if you had infinite time? What part is like just really not solvable that you think AI probably couldn't do either? But the main question is really where are they spending their time? What's hard today? And that once you get that really clear, it's usually pretty straightforward to generate from there. A couple questions. Send out the recording. Yeah, we'll send out the recording afterwards. So that which provider do we use for mapping the org chart? It kind of depends. So Willie, this is Mermaid, like Notion's native Mermaid stuff. This I genuinely don't know. It is completely Claude generated. I just gave it a screenshot of what I wanted, and it wasn't a screenshot like this. It was just like an org chart. And this is what I came up with. I don't think it's like D3JS or something because it's entirely HTML from my understanding. So I actually don't know if that's possible to have these like interactions with just HTML, but couldn't tell you. At the end of the day, I don't know if it really matters as long as it visualizes consistently. The data, sorry, so if you look down here, Ivan, in the bottom right, we basically just throw, it's a waterfall search essentially. So some of them are coming from full enrich. Let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see. Some of them are full enrich. We're trying to like validate. Here we have Amplify, Live Scrape. Here, Apollo and Amplify. This one, Dropleaks, Amplify, Apollo, and full enrich all pull data on. So I would say there's no like one provider that we use. How this was generated is it's get as much data as possible about everyone in the org chart. Just go like very wide. The cost of doing this for like a large org is usually less than like I would say $10 is the most I've spent on this. And that's like getting very, very high people search spend. So I'm basically doing people search across all these companies, get as many individuals from all the data sources. And then I do a live, this is all in a skill within Deepline as well. You can generate this exact thing. Then we do a validation step. And I think this is where I messed up the first iteration, was we kind of just assumed that the data would be like, if you did enough validation, that it would, sorry, if you did enough data sources that the accuracy would kind of show up by itself. And that is not the case. that it's absolutely not true. So what we did instead is we added a validation step at the end to go for each individual. That's exactly what we use it for. If somebody sees somebody left the company and you share it to them, that's usually the thing that they can quickly notify. Not being able to tell that like the director of service sales GTM reports to Ryan or the CRO, generally they're more willing to kind of like understand that isn't public information. But if you have invalid contacts in here, that's immediately like what triggers it, and then they start to not trust the rest of the data set. So kind of summarizing how this is generated, it's in the skill, it goes and gets as many possible contact pieces of information. I don't think by default it should do emails. It's really just trying to find the person. We could add a button that says get email afterwards if you're trying to reach out to folks. For one customer, we just pulled the phone number for everyone in the buying committee because we know that they're going to probably use it. So it really just depends on your workflow. It's pretty customizable. And then I do like putting these intelligence briefs together. I don't think they get used as much as the org chart, if I'm being like very honest, but I think that it like helps show that the data is kind of not just the org chart. Like the org chart is sitting on all the underlying data that created this. So if you want to know kind of what's the hiring patterns or people leaving or joining, all of these data points are then much more helpful. So who's getting promoted? When did they post different jobs? When did new hires start? It looks like they did a bunch of field CTOs in end of 2025. So what is like the company really focused on or struggling with? That's helpful there. Cool. Willie, I think I saw a question there.
Yes. Really neat, dude. I can tell you enough how like visualizing buying committees and like reporting chains, like that definitely is helpful in pitching. I guess one question that I had for you on that end was the reporting chain piece. Is that the LLM taking a stab of putting it together, or did you prompt it to like follow a rule set, or how does that work, that piece?
My like general approach to these types of problems is I am not a fan of like letting the LLM decide, like the agentic search or agentic decision making, because I can't test it that well. So my goal is to turn it into a like deterministic script or set of rules. So what we did here is I found a couple like org charts on the org online, just like as many org charts as like eval ground truth data sets as I could find. And then we tried to recreate those. And we started to look at what were the patterns. And then I found out that some people already did this and published it. And so we kind of verified it with what they were doing also. But there's a few factors that tend to be correlated with, is this person in the same reporting line? And you can score it, like who is their likely manager? And you just do that score for every like combination of people. And that gives you like the most likely one. So the factors that ended up being pulled in for this one are seniority, years of experience, job function, job title. It tries to like group them into different groups. And that's like a combination of a statistical like LLM grouping. And then that one is categorization we use the LLM for. So like GTM strategy and operations is a group. And then it would group director of service and service sales and GTM would be in that same group. So I don't remember exactly what it grouped in the name because we're not servicing that here. But the goal is to get function. Geo is actually pretty useful, even though a lot of companies are remote. Legacy companies, reporting lines tend to be in the same place. So the bigger the company, the more likely like multiple people on one team are going to be in one place. And then seniority function, job function. I feel like I'm missing one. And then Sumble does this really well as well. So that's like something they spend a lot more time on. And they built like a statistical model doing the same thing. So we're basically approximating what Sumble is doing, and we're doing it just kind of more ad hoc in runtime. Yeah, but I would say of the publicly available data, Sumble is probably the best I've seen at like estimating it, and I can show you.
Also, Ivan, I don't think we need a vibe code this because apparently it's a skill that's already in Deepline, so we could just use that.
Yeah.
But I mean, imagine going to a site, it's like deepline.com. It's like, okay, here's a crazy lead magnet to the website, and then it puts you an old chart.
Yeah, that would get really expensive really fast.
That's the type of like, that's the type of like mini tools that I build. So I thought like, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, let me see if I can find one. So Sumble, like that's one of the things I think they're very good at is they create these like organization concepts. These team job functions. So like operations, program manager, I know we want job post, people. So on the people page, I'm gonna go to this guy. Let's find someone. It's a different company. Post. We can do two harness. Teams. So they have this team concept where they try to put everyone in the same like groups. So here we have GTM organization, GTM business systems. Those should probably be the same. And then let's go to this one. And this is Sumble Pro, which I think I have on an account. So should actually be seeing this. So I made the wrong account.
Also, in order to do the skill, the mapping skill, we need a BYOK or bring your own key Sumble, I guess, subscription. Is that more
for Sumble, yes. Yeah.
So this won't work. We're just using Deepline natively, right?
Yes. Yeah. 1 second. I think I mixed up my room booking. Someone talking outdoor. Give me 1 second.
No worries. It's still pretty neat just because like, if you end up trying to do like a outbound motion to get clients, you could just in your second email, I would suppose, right? Like for the ones that are like your big bet accounts, be like, hey, I think this is your buying committee. Screenshot, boom, send it to them,
Yeah, like a digital transformation consultancy. Here's pieces of your org chart that I can help with.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I watched this room booking. I'm gonna call back in 3 seconds. Cool.
Yeah, do any of you guys use Stumble already?
I've never heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
I used it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think Stumble is a great platform, but like for myself, sometimes when I see a job posting, which is like a good indication to potentially outbound them, I try to see like who could be like the hiring team, and it's just like the signals are pretty weak. So like I don't know, I don't think Stumble is like that great for it. But I do think like if you go on the technologies tab there, it gives you really good insights into like what their tech stack looks like.
Yeah, Sample is good at that, and it also shows like the contacts they suggest, but they have some kind of score. Usually it's not very high.
Yeah.
So they get the technologies right most of the time, but not the buying committee. Alternative would be to just, I don't know, figure it out yourself, like what roles are you after, and then just find them separately based on the signal.
Yeah, the features kind of depend on the org also is the other thing we've learned is 90% of the time, like look, the ones we mentioned will work for that org. Then you run into one like Stripe where everyone has the same title. It's very like hard to figure out what anybody does at that company from public information. And then you have to take a different approach. And then it's public information on like, have they done a talk or did they go to a conference? And it's really hard to get really good info there. So the quality of the org chart kind of differs by how that company is structured. Some are really easy. We did some for like Boeing, and those were surprisingly straightforward because they tend to put people in the same place, and then they have a very like hierarchical structure, and you can kind of tell by the names what people are doing. Where other orgs are just much harder to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry, I might have missed any questions that came in the middle there. Yeah, Simple is BYOK only right now. I don't think they're gonna be, I don't think they are reselling data anywhere as far as I know.
On
Glide?
BYOK, Zoom info, is that coming anytime soon?
Yes. Yeah. We haven't gotten that much pressure from our customers on it, which is surprising. Like we have a lot of customers on it, but they're all kind of like whenever. Outreach and Zoom info are the two like bigger enterprise ones. If you have a more time sensitive use case, we can move it up the list.
The call that I just had today, they said that they have that as a layer. So I was like, well, if you've already paid for it, like let's just use up your credit with that, and then use Deepline for the secondary pieces. You know, but I'll tell you more about it later, I guess.
Cool, perfect. Yeah, we can get it in there pretty quickly.
Okay,
awesome. Perfect. Any other questions top of mind for you guys? Ivan, on the GTM second brain context for your agents, I think I've like gone back and forth on this a lot. I just had a call today that kind of like crystallized it a little bit for me. And I think there's like two parts to these second brains. One is like much more structured and easy to understand. I would almost call it a knowledge base. Like it's not that different from what we had in like sales enablement tools or knowledge bases before agents. And then the second is like agents dropping data and creating these context, more exhaustive, everything is a signal. And the second one I've struggled with because this is probably my hottest take that they're like not really worth it right now. And the reason is it costs zero. It costs zero to put data into them. It's like trivial to add something, and it's very hard to remove something specifically or to prune consistently. So if you're putting in like 10 pieces of data and removing one, but like 30% of your data is invalid or not relevant 90 days from now, just over time, you're going to compound a bunch of bad data and not remove enough. So if you're really, really good at removing data, I think you can make it work, but most people are not because it's so much harder to do and it's so much more thoughtful and requires more human in the loop effort than adding data. Adding something to a context layer is super easy. Removing it and pruning it is extremely hard. So I've just seen like every single implementation trend towards more and more bad data until it's unusable, and then they like start over. And that feels inefficient. Yeah.
Why do you need to remove?
Sorry?
Why do you need to remove from the
because it can be like super trivial examples. Like what if we changed our messaging and there's like one sentence that I put in a design doc like 6 months ago that is no longer relevant. Every now and then you'll just have the agent pull something that is either time irrelevant or messaging has changed. You have to like version the business almost or your logic. And so there are ways to solve that, like just even time relevancy and pruning time-wise is helpful. But what I have seen work consistently is like just having a much more structured approach of this is our knowledge base. We have like these 20 concepts. We have customer case studies, we have brand voice, language. If a new sales doc comes in, we replace the old one. And it's just it's still a huge pain in the ass. But your goal is really just to get the minimum viable context for like what you're trying to accomplish, and like not put in stuff that doesn't matter. The example that I have is I had one quote from a CRO about board meetings from 2 years ago, and it just infiltrated everything that I was doing. And I'd be just generating like, hey, can you generate a follow-up email? And it's like, oh, you're a CRO, you must have board meeting issues. And I'm like, where is this coming from? Why I hate this sentence so much. Board ready numbers or something. And it was a quote, and it was useful for like whatever we were trying at the time, but I'm like, I don't want this. And I removed it from everywhere, but it started to just be like compounding in different places. So I think you have to be much more thoughtful about what you put in there than I think I initially was, or a lot of folks are. But if you can do that well and like design constraints on what you're putting in there, it's super valuable.
I'll tell Jacob that you said that Context OS sucks ass.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No,
I feel this too. Yeah.
I've also run into these challenges myself, where like my markdown file was created back in January, and I'm doing business differently in January than I am today, and it's still trying to pick up things that I did then, like the 3-pillar approach, you know. Anyway, the point is that I run into this, and I had to figure out like over like a weekend how to get it to do the recency thing, and like ask me, are you still doing it this way, that way, you know? So like I get that bit. So I just wanted to hear your POV.
Yeah, I think someone will figure this out better than I have. I think there's something to pruning or relevance or weighting. I think we need external weighting of information. So like it actually sometimes it will figure this out. Like, this is an old file, we shouldn't use that. And so it's going to get better over time.
Yeah.
Now, if you want it to work today, you have to be very explicit about, hey, prioritize things in the last 30 days, or these are the types of pieces of information that are going to be useful. Yeah, cool. And then I'll touch on Benjamin's question as well.
Yeah, no, just adding my 2 cents on that, because I have also reached kind of like a similar conclusion. Like, both are important, but right now I'm thinking about it like the brain, where like there's a conscious brain, like where you want to have your intentional decisions, like, okay, like your strategy, your personas, your use cases, what's your main value prop, like those are very delicate, right? Like that's the main context for an agent. But then there's like the unconscious brain that like gathers like definitions of things, you know, as you post content, as you launch campaigns and so on. And I think that's where like the GitHub and like empty files approach works a bit better. But for like the relevant, like most important things, I think having it somewhere very accessible at least has worked for me. So right now I'm like trying that. I have like one that is like my second brain, where I take a lot of care for it, and then I have like a secondary that is just like the agent can take it. And I don't do as much trimming as I should, but at least the relevant information is something.
Yeah, I'm sure Jacob has better opinions on here because he's definitely thought more about the problem, and he's a super smart guy. But the challenge I just kept running into, and I've seen it with every customer we've seen go down this path of just like bad data. And for sales, like the most tactical example is there's 3 decks for one product, and like they were all added on the same day, just like copied from Google Drive, and they're completely different. And nobody actually knows what any of them are, like which one is actually the one that should be referenced. And you can't expect an agent to figure it out because it's usually like some weird thing, like we changed pricing and that isn't captured anywhere either. And now we have to describe it differently. So I think like even sales decks and just like which positioning or messaging is acceptable to use, or which one do we want to use, is a pretty hard problem to do with like that context brain stuff, especially when you go to bigger orgs. Yeah, really quick on the Salesforce side, I don't have a good Salesforce instance to show. Our dev instance is like fake. So the short answer, so the question again was, what's the best strategy for pulling objects out of SFDC and into a Deepline play? It depends on like the latency you require. So we have some companies doing like if speed to lead is your number one metric. This convex database stuff is pretty annoying. But sorry, if there's a time sensitive aspect to it, so if it's speed to lead, inbound routing, every second counts, then I would do a webhook because that's going to be the fastest way to get from point A to point B. If it's something that is, I can just give you two examples. So we have a company that does inbound, like SDR driven, and that's going to be webhooks. Let's see, vector warm outbound. I think I have one here. Yeah, let's try this one. Yeah, so this one is receiving a webhook on site visit, and then I do want to get to them pretty quickly. So I have a human in the loop step, but we take the site visit and then we pull which pages they visit, map them, try to figure out if this is someone I actually want to email to, or if I got an email, is that the right one to message? And then if they're an ICP fit and meet all the other requirements, let's send them to a campaign. And I was testing these, so it says dry run, but when it's live, it was live before I switched the messaging here. But the ultimate goal is push to a campaign. And I want that to happen pretty quickly. So in this case, I'm going to do a webhook. I could also say once a day, go through everyone who came that day and do it, or every 5 to 10 minutes. Generally, once you're doing like 2-minute polling, it just makes more sense to do a webhook, especially because webhooks are pretty reliable at this point, like across the industry. 10 years ago, that probably wasn't the case, but that's going to be your best bet now. And then if you're not doing that, so we do have folks who are doing like daily data warehouse enrichment. So they'll go through all the product signups that day, see who activated. That you're not going to use a webhook for because you want that product usage data. And that product usage data is hard to package in a webhook. So that makes more sense to do batch. And it's also not super time sensitive. If somebody started using a product, like if you get to them 2 days or 3 days later, you're probably not going to reach out to them for the first week. There is like a don't reach out to them too quickly problem. So it depends on the business case, but technically I would say I usually go batch first. I'll do just like a poll through the Salesforce connector we have and get a list, dry run them, and then say, all right, now I'm good, turn this into a webhook one, and then enable the webhook. So do a couple runs batch to not worry about like timing and all of that. Just focus on the workflow piece. And then once you're done and ready with the workflow, you can just say deploy as a webhook instead. You can also have it do both. You can have it run on a schedule and also a webhook. Like I have one task where it's like a cleanup agent where it goes and just sees if we missed anything from any of our other plays and says go reprocess that one. So you can go like pretty wild here, but main thing is how quickly do you need the data, the latency. If it's short, use a webhook. If it's not urgent, use batch. Cool. We're almost there. We are at time. Any other quick questions? I'll send out the recording. If there's anything else, feel free to grab time with me as well.
Later on, I want to ask you about your thoughts on Clay's audiences, because to me, it feels like, are you familiar with the concept of a CDC, change data capture?
Yeah. Yep.
It feels like it's like that, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm dumb, right? Like I'm not the software engineer in the room, but like it feels like it is that essentially. So later on, maybe you could kind of tell me your POV on audiences.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar, so I don't want to talk too in depth. I haven't used the product yet. I do recall from like my conversations with them before, it's essentially just like identity resolution. So getting all the touch points to one entity, turn it into an event. We do something similar in the back end. We just haven't really surfaced it. And yeah, I would consider it like change data capture. Everything is.
The way they demoed it was that if you have a Salesforce instance that has millions of records, it goes into audiences. And anytime that there is a change in a record, it just automatically will change it in the Salesforce side of the house. That's the way that they demoed, or at least the way that I understood it. But when I look at it, I'm like, man, companies don't change that much, so it doesn't really matter, right? But people change all the time. So at records in the millions of scale, right? Like that just seems like it'll cost a shit ton of like credits. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to get thoughts about it later down the line because I know we're at time.
Yeah, there's a similar concept, customer data platform, CDPs, customer data platforms on the consumer side, and those have been around for 20 years. Consumer data just has more volume or real-time stuff that you want to do, and so it's a relatively solved problem. Like it's not too complex, or like you can do it pretty cost effectively at scale. So they could charge a lot for it. They might not. I don't really know about pricing, but the thing I would note is the hardest part is figuring out what one user is in every system. So like if you have a LinkedIn event and then you have an email, how do you know that those two people are the same? You have to build all these like identity graphs, and that part is super expensive and very painful. I think you're right to guess it'll probably be pretty expensive, just because that identity resolution problem is super expensive and hard to.
But it's also nice to hear that if we wanted to do something adjacent to that in Deepline, that there's a path, or at least that's what I'm understanding. Yeah,
I can show you. It's my like little mini version. Really quick, just a teaser because it's probably not ready for prime time yet. It is in this table. I think it's in storage. And we are in ID res account, ID res contact. So this is all the underlying information as well.
Gotcha. So like 17K records in this one table?
Yes, so there's 17,000 contacts, but the edges between them are like 34,000. So I'm connecting, let's see if I have a good example here. Email, this is not a good example. Edges. Cool. So here I have someone's contact ID and then the HubSpot contact ID and their email. So I'm mapping the contact ID to the email. So anytime I want to reference this contact ID, I can also reference them by email, and it'll join everybody at the same time. So if anything changes associated with any of these data points, then it's just one concept in our backend. And this part's pretty painful. So the goal is to get everything. And then if I go further in this table, it should be like their web analytics properties. It should be their email responses from Lemlist, and I'll have an identifier for one person in all of them. But yeah, this is very, very much under the hood, what's going on, and do the same thing for accounts and companies. But yeah, that at the end. So now let's say we have some change in a table, like a HubSpot property changes, and we want to do something somewhere else. We just look at the events, and then we know what that person's identifier is in every tool. So wherever you want to send it, you can automatically.
Oh shit! So it'd be like a golden record. Like this is the one source of truth, and then it just permeates in the other systems that the customer might have. That's sick.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's super sick.
Yeah. So we've been doing this for a while on like the companies with data warehouses, just because it makes everything else really easier for analytics, reporting, attribution. Doing it in a like Postgres is possible. It just takes a little bit more like performance tuning. That's the main reason we have deployed it yet.
This side of the house is like super new to me, but like it's popping up. And even with the customer that I talked to today, like we're going to be connecting to, it looks like a SQL database, or like trying to access data to a SQL database. And so like I need to figure out how to do this. And yeah, we'll talk about it later, because some interesting things came out of that conversation, and Deepline is actually really well positioned right now to be in that deal.
Perfect. We can also support custom Postgres databases. So if it's just like a normal Postgres, we'll be able to pull from that as well.
Okay, I'll give you more detail soon.
Okay, no worries. Excited to hear more. Cool. Awesome. I do have to run. Appreciate everyone. Let me know if there's any questions, follow-ups. I'll send out the meeting recording as well. Thank you.